Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, and they are in full roar as you get a look inside Lumen Field in Seattle. Tonight, it's the second game here on this wild card Saturday, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Boswell set to kick off.
It's the second of our two games here on this Saturday as Super Wild Card Weekend continues here on EA Sports.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First carry here for Ken Walker.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Up the middle, here's Walker. And able to get this to the 31.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
To the air, Allen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Allen going to throw.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Kenneth Walker.
30 yards.
And the Seahawks will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And that's caught. It's Sam Laporta.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
And off to Gibbs, headed right here.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That good for 22 and a first down. Mahomes now to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run. Right side, Thornton with it.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Throwing now is Mahomes.
That's complete yet again to Thornton.
And the Seahawks had a couple of extra DBs going with the dime look here.
Indeed, 6 on the field. And the slot man goes in motion left.
They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he is going to have a Lions first down, as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to it. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent game.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Now he'll take this and run. And this one too low.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Yellow, yellow. I got one lane. Yellow, yellow. Equalizado. 43. 43.
Mahomes going to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Mahomes.
He's got it complete to Gibbs.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Lions take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down, but hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done.
Head tap. D-Night, I ain't playing nobody.
Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
7-7, our score after 1.
I'm on that head tap. And then I'm bit.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one. Good running right there, and this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Throwing now is Allen. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. Down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A
Arroyo, 64 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Give it back when you're done.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Completes this one to Thornton. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38.
Well, we saw him empty the backfield, and as you know, there's usually a tip that the ball's coming out quickly, so you don't have to pass protect for very long with just your interior offensive line. But essentially what they're trying to do, stress the defense, and it's up to the quarterback to find the open area, and that he did with a quick pass and then a huge run after it.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete to the Porter. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Now this time Mahomes will throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Slot man moves right. Now here's Mahomes. He gives this out wide to Gibbs. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, making someone miss in the open field.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. He This to Laporta, right side. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Sam Laporta, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Lions are an extra point away from drawing level. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look at repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
That is caught, and he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Here's Allen to throw it. He's across midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
319.
Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Allen. That's taken in by Arroyo. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
1st and 10.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Allen going to run with it. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
2nd and 10. Allen now looks to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Puka Nacua
as the first half is winding down.
And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's airing it out for Williams. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there keeping the toes inbounds.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs. In this case, the feet did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
First down, Detroit.
Going back to Gibbs on first down.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Now Mahomes going to shift him around. 2nd and 11. Mahomes will do it himself.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And Mahomes will do it himself. He's airing it out for Williams.
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Gibbs.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Finds Gibbs on the check down.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs
with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Lions are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Boswell good with the extra point. And we are tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton.
Now it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 34-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards.
56.
That's good for a Seahawks.
56.
Allen to throw once more. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, force the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
To the air, Allen. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Allen going to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5.
At the 9-yard line.
Here's Allen. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Elijah Arroyo, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Paul. They got a little bounce in their step after scoring that 1st touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's got this to Williams, complete.
And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. A big play there for Detroit. 46 yards.
Detroit Lions. First down. A gain of 46 yards.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
The ball on the 8. Still can get a first down technically. 2nd and 7. From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
And he will maneuver his way down about the 7. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
He'll try and do this himself.
Did he get the feed down? Yes. Touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied, 4th quarter, as the kick is away here.
Breaks through the contact.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And it's all on the line now, all even in this wild card matchup. Maybe their most important drive of the season coming up right now here, 1st and 10.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they found a way to be successful with it.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Throwing now is Allen.
And that's going to be caught by Sutton.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 33. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Courtland Sutton, 32 yards.
And the Seahawks answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Lions 28. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Now here's Mahomes.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
That's good. For our Lions, first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Lions.
Mahomes. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks have just about sewn up this football game. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one. This is caught at the 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyreek Hill, 68 yards. And the Seahawks use the big play to extend their fourth-quarter lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10. Mahomes to throw it. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Here's first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
43.
Mahomes. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So a 7-point game. They'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. And a tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
No receivers open, so who's forced to put that one into Puget Sound? That's a great job defensively blanketing those receivers, and ultimately, a smart idea by him just to get the ball out of there.
That'll be caught by Hill. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth-quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. McLaughlin for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Mahomes. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's